that moment when you're sitting there thinking, wait, I thought you liked that. And that's where it starts because in the beginning, they mirror you so well. You like Michael Jackson, they love Michael Jackson. You love Korean food, they love Korean food too. You love horror movies, those are their favorite movies. You're religious, they're religious too. You love taking long walks, they can do that for hours. Whatever you love, they love too. And when you're experiencing that, you're thinking, oh my god, I've met the one. He's exactly who I thought he was going to be and more. Because it feels like you've met someone who just gets you, someone who understands you, someone who likes all the same things you do. And that's why the connection feels very intense. Because it feels like you've finally found your person. So naturally, you let your guard down. You trust them faster, you open up faster, you become emotionally attached faster. Because it feels safe. It feels familiar, it feels real, and before you know it, the relationship is moving very quickly. You're talking all day, you're making future plans, you're spending all your time together, and you're imagining a future with them. Because when someone seems exactly like you, it creates a connection that feels almost impossible to ignore. But then the dating phase passes. Time goes by, and you're deeper into the relationship now. And suddenly, things don't add up anymore. Wait, I thought you loved Michael Jackson. Now all you listen to is rock music? I thought you were religious. Now you're telling me you don't believe in any of it? I thought you loved taking long walks. Now you complain every time I ask? And you're sitting there confused because none of this is adding up. Because the person you met in the beginning and the person you know now doesn't seem like the same person anymore. And that's where a lot of us start questioning ourselves. Now we're asking, maybe I remembered it wrong. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe people just change. But when you look back at it, you realize it wasn't just one thing. It was everything. Everything you loved, they seemed to love too. Everything that mattered to you seemed to matter to them too. And that's when you start realizing why the connection felt so strong in the beginning. Because you weren't connecting through differences. You were connecting through similarities, or at least what looked like similarities. And by the time those contradictions start showing up, and by the time you're asking yourself, wait, what happened? You're already emotionally invested. You're already attached. You're already trying to get back to the person you met at the beginning. And that's what makes the cycle super hard to leave because you're not chasing the relationship you're experiencing now. You're chasing the connection you experienced at the start. You're chasing the person who seemed to understand you better than anyone else. The person who loved everything you loved.